Well, hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing some minimalist long exposure landscape photography, and I'm here at my favourite lake, Lake Samson Vale in Australia. But before I begin the video, I just want to say a special thank you to all those that have subscribed to my channel. I really am blown away by the support. But some of those that have subscribed to my channel from overseas have messaged me and said, you know, aren't you worried when you go out into Australia that you're going to be attacked by those poisonous creatures that you have there? And all that type of thing. But seriously, let me just put your mind at ease, that isn't the case. If you do decide to visit Australia, you are completely and 100% safe. What the hell was that? Was that a croc? Okay, you caught me out. I was just joking there at the start of the video. Look, we do have our little fair share of creepy crawly critters here in Australia, but just like Seinfeld with George Costanza and the pigeons, we got a deal. We don't bother them and they don't bother us. I'll have to be honest with you, I was having a little bit of trouble this afternoon finding a frame. I finally settled on this little spot here where I found this really wonderful old tree, and it's isolated away from the other trees. Now when it comes to minimalism in landscape photography, and any landscape photographer can tell you this, not everything when it comes to landscape photography has to be in wide angle. Sometimes what I like to do is single out things, you know, there could be patches of light on mountains, or there's a certain action happening through the water here. And in this case, what I've done is I've found this tree and it's just reflecting so beautifully in the water. And what I've decided to do is isolate it, put it over to the left-hand side of frame, and I'm using my 10-stop ND filter to get rid of any sort of ripples. At the moment, there's a few little ripples in the water. So I should end up with this perfectly flat composition where I've got the tree reflecting into the water. And now with the sun going down, I'm getting this wonderful type glow coming off the water as well. So you'll just have to excuse me. I better get this shot quickly. So what I've done, I've got my Nikon D850, I've got my little eyepiece here closed so I don't get any sort of light leakage during the long exposure. Around here today I'm using the 24-70 and I'm actually at about 50 mil, and I've pushed in just so I can get rid of this little bit of a tree here and that tree there. I'm just going to get rid of that so I can concentrate on this tree just about here. On the front I've got my Lee filter 10-stop ND, as well as I'm using my remote. I finally remembered to bring it today, so proud of myself there. And around the back here, just got my touch controls with my level. And I'm also still using a timer. Even though I am using the remote, I always like to be doubly cautious, and I set a timer to fire off as soon as I hit the shutter button. Now the reason why I've gone for long exposure, because as you can see, there are some ripples happening in the water, and I really don't want that to be happening. So by adding that 10-stop ND filter and having a long exposure, that will basically smooth out the water for me, and I will end up with this really beautiful frame where basically I've just got my stick reflecting in the water. Now with this other little bit of stick here, I'm just going to basically clone stamp that out. You can call it cheating if you like, I don't care. But the main thing is I'm going to end up with the composition that I really want. I'm shooting at ISO 64, I'm at f9, and I'm shooting at 30 seconds. That should be well and truly enough time to get rid of those ripples out of the water. Now all I've got to do is hit the shutter button. Well guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. You can always feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Never stop creating, and what I mean by that is never stop doing your photography, your art, your music. Always keep that beautiful mind of yours busy, and I'll see you next time. Now, you see, who says that you can't see Comet Neowise from Australia? If you just look up here, oh yeah, that's a plane with a jet stream.